We call Allah, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us the truth, peace, and salutation to the host elects. Shalom. Welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is on Romans chapter 12, verse 4 and 5. I felt this would be appropriate for this video because the transhumanism and the human grid that has been developed throughout all of our bodies at the hands of Esau as Edom's here in his wicked kingdom has made things. That's the reason why we have all these heavy metals in our bodies and different things, and we have to constantly detox, all the time, fast and different things. That's why we have to do these things in order to cleanse our bodies and keep our bodies, proper. A lot of people take many of the different vaccines that's out there, vaccinations and different things that is used to filter into our bodies, people's bodies that took, that take those things, a whole lot of poisons and toxins. Now we, the great millstone, we know better. We know not to take all these different things that Esau as Edom is putting together for the people to take and stuff, because there's too many strange things that's occurring within people's bodies, and it is because why they took they drank the American Kool-Aid. And they drank the American Kool-Aid. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this. And this is Romans chapter 12, verse 4 and 5. And this is the only transhumanism that we need, that is of the Father Yahweh and Yahushai. This is the only transhumanism concerning us all being connected in one body, not our bodies being connected through some sort of transhumanism and a grid set up using everybody's human body, to connect certain things and have everybody where they can receive different sicknesses and different ailments and different things and mind control and all these different things. We have what we need through Hamashiach Yahushai. Okay, so then we'll go ahead and get started on this. This is Romans chapter 12, start at verse 4. For as we have many members in one body, and we do, and there are a lot of members inside of GMS, and as well as affiliates. I'm an affiliate of GMS, and as you all know, my thorn in my side is low vision blindness. That's the one reason why I haven't attended being down there at the GMS Detroit camp, although I need to. I was invited. I have received an invitation. However, I did not act on it during the time frame. Apostle Tahar had shut down for all camps to not take in any new members. So Yahweh has us affiliates out here, and Yahweh is the one that's managing everything. So we keep up with that. And all members have not the same office. That means not all members have the same duties. Okay, and this is prevalent because everyone plays a part. Each and every man has been given a level of faith. Okay, this level of faith determines how much work a man is going to have. That's just like how how much pressure is in your tire according to how much air you put in it, right? So according to how much faith Yahweh has placed in a man, that determines how much work Yahweh is expecting out of that man. Okay, and as for us, we are not to look at another man and say, hey, you're not doing enough, or hey, you're doing too much, because one, how many of us actually know exactly how much faith that Yahweh has placed in each one of us? Okay, do we know? Have we been put to the test? How many tests have we been put to? Have we been put to the toughest test? You see, Yahweh gives his strongest, his greatest fights to his strongest warriors. Okay, as Apostle Gabar would say. Okay. And so we're gonna this is verse 5. So we being many are one body, and we are many. We are many. There's many of us. Those of us in this truth. You have the hopeful elect. Okay, and that encompasses millions. Okay, it says that Israel is unnumberable, like the sands of the sea. You see, and so that lets you know exactly how many. Not exactly, but around about. It's gonna be millions of one third that's gonna be brought through the fire. Okay, starting with the 144,000, the hopeful elect. Okay, and so um, and everyone members one of another. Okay, because we are in associated in connections with each other. That is the only connection of that we need to engage ourselves in. We don't need any type of transhumanism and any type of going into using the human body as a network, okay, to funnel, oh, not fundle, but funnel, well, funnel, but funnel the different types of things in place to control one's being one way or another. We are controlled by Yahweh Shai. That is what we control by. We're not part of any other thing. That's the reason why we detox and stay into this word. And Yahweh Shai stay. He said, "Be yourself occupied in this word." Okay, that's how we maintain being was circumspect, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Okay, circumspect, emotionally, all that circumspect. This First Corinthians chapter 10, verse 17. For we, being many, are one bread and one body, for we are all partakers of that one bread. You see, and that bread is who? Yahweh Shai. Remember, he said, eat of this bread. This is of my body. You know what I'm saying? Drink of this wine. This is of my blood. Remember, he said this. That is the body, the one bread that we need to be connected to. You understand? And through the Spirit. Okay, Romans chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit of the Lord bears witness that we are the children of the Most High, and as children of the Most High, heirs of the Most High, and as heirs of the Most High, joint heirs with who? Yahweh Shai. Okay, that is the only one body, a human grid that we need. That's it. Okay, First Corinthians chapter 12, verse 12. For as the body is one, okay, and we are one with Yahweh Shai. And remember, in the kingdom, okay, when in the kingdom, we're going to have Yahweh Shai, the word, written within our inward parts. Why? So that way we won't ever go off again. We'll be one connected with him, forever with him, forever and ever and ever and ever, and even forever. Okay? Okay? And had many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body. And so also is Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. You saying? We are one body in him, because he is also one in us. You see? We glorify him, he glorify us, and we all glorify Yahweh, and Yahweh glorifies us. You see, it's all in one connection. That is the only human grid that is needed. Okay, that's it. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and just make that little point right quick in this video. As you see, this woman, she's laying it out exactly the different things that's been going on here, in America, in Esau is kingdom. Esau is Edom's kingdom. Okay, flat out, these are the things that he's been doing behind the scenes, using direct energy beams, using direct weaponry, sending direct energies at our bodies, using the different nano-sized microscopic weaponry. That's the reason why the U.S. government corporation has declared that parasites don't exist. When I first realized that, one, Everybody has parasites because there's parasites in the Esau used to eat them. Puts in the tap water. He puts in the food. Do you know cream of mushrooms? There's and cream of chicken. That stuff people like. I used to like it until I found out there's a certain amount of worms and maggots that's allowed in cream of mushrooms and different things and stuff and that we consume them out in our bodies and creepy crawlies be crawling all around on the inside of us and we have to detox. We have to. I have to detox regularly. 2 to 3 days. Why? Because if I don't, I experience creepy crawlies. I started experiencing parasites on a severe basis back in the 2016, 17, 18, and I didn't realize, no, 2018, 19, and I didn't realize what was really going on. I thought I was dealing with another issue, so I went to my doctor, and he sent me to a neurologist, and I'm thinking the neurologist is going to take care of the issue, let me know what's going on, and they knew what was going on, but they didn't want to tell me it was parasites that I was dealing with. As to the reason why I was having webs and different things appearing on my body and stuff. I was, experiencing different, rashes and different things. And, I was just experiencing stuff. And what it was parasites. But what they did was they didn't bother to tell me that when you go to the neurologist, to the doctor concerning parasites, what they do is they'll declare you delusionary or parasitis. It's what they'll do, and they give you a placebo and give you some cream and stuff for your webs. That's all they did. They did it to me, and I didn't even know that delusion of parasitis was even on my medical record until I found out. I checked my medical record and found out that mess was on there. Boom! I went straight to my doctor to get that mess taken off, flat out. I had to go through some changes, but I had got that mess taken off because once you declare delusionary or parasitis, remember the U.S. government declared that that's not that doesn't exist. Then you're subjugated to them being able to come and just lock you up for any reason, you know. And the doctor was saying, "Well, do you want to go to? Do you want me to send you to infectious disease?" I was like, "Hell no, shit." Once he told me exactly what was going on, I knew what to do from then on. Uh, 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 herbs and the right different things. The right kinds of parasitic removing herbs and different things, and fasting and garlic water fasting and other different things. That I started doing. But still, once you get into realizing the different things that they were using, they use parasites to work interaction with the nanomicroscopic technologies that they put inside people's bodies, using via water, pop, food, in the air, the chemtrails. These are the different things they sprinkle all on us, and all the different things inject into people through the different, things that they use to inject into people. These things are things that they're using to turn people into an actual receptor to receive, transmissions and different things, so that way they can push a button and make somebody sick, push a button and give somebody an ailment, push a button and change the thought patterns of somebody's mind, push a button and make it where a person drop dead in their sleep. Just like that. Just like that. You see, my mom, she passed in her sleep. You see what I'm saying? After she had done, after my sister had took her down there to get the, and I told them not to. But they still went down there. Eve, the nigga woman. You know what I'm saying? They went down. She went down there anyway. Bam. And 2 months later, 2 or 3 months later, 2.5 months later, mom was gone. You hear me? In her sleep. You hear me? My sister went to take mom some ice cream. And downstairs to mom's bedroom area, and bam, mom was gone. You know what I'm saying? With her eyes open. Okay, she was out of there, checked out, because she had took the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? The Kool-Aid. She drank the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? At the hands of my sister. You know what I'm saying? And so, there it is. But I do believe that if she would not have taken that, she still be alive right now today. And so that's just the deal on that. So anyway, I just wanted to make this video right quick, and so that we can bring the awareness of the human grid, the transhumanism, and the different things that they're doing right now. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. We're going to go ahead and close it out, Lord's will. We're going to read one more of these. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 13. For by one Spirit are we all baptized into one body. You see? You see? And that one body is who? The body of Yahushua. He is that bread, you understand, that we all are eating of, you understand, in this truth, okay, as we push this truth. Whether we be Jews or Gentiles, and we're talking about Gentiles, we're talking about Gentile foreigners, you know what I'm saying, Gentile foreigners that are Israelites, okay? Whether we be bond or free, you know what I'm saying? And that being in captivity. Remember, there are a lot of people that are still in slavery. Slavery never ended. It never ended. It just went behind the scenes. Okay? And there are a lot of people, that's the reason why the Lord said in his word, when the time comes, just before he comes, whether you be free or whether you not be free, whether you be enslaved, whether you be bonded, whether you be in captivity. Okay? Because some will be free and some will not be free. But he's coming to set us free. And have been all made to drink into one spirit. Okay, Mashiach. Let's read the 14 because this is too good to let go now. This verse 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 14. For the body is not one member, but many. You see? But many in Yahweh Shai. Now we're going to go ahead and close it out right there. Lord's will, you were edified, motivated, or inspired to put together some precepts that you may edify the flock. For as the good shepherds of the Lord, as always, our job is to feed the sheep. So we will go ahead and close it out right there. Brothers and sisters, hold on, stay strong. We ain't got long. Just maintain, staying focused in this word, and as always, as Yahushua said, stay ye occupied in this word, in this truth, until he return. You know what I'm saying? We eat this roll, Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 3, so that we may be able to consume this word, that this word may be able to consume us, that we may be able to, Ezekiel 3 and 17, go out and warn the 2/3, let them know to return to the Mashiach Yahushua, repent to the Mashiach Yahushua, come back onto this path of righteousness, or come onto this path of righteousness, lest ye shall be destroyed. You understand? And we also letting the Edomites and the heathens, letting them know of their impending doom. You understand? And that's what it's about. You understand? So we're going to go ahead and close it out. We'd like to give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, and by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and by Hashem, Rekakwadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth, peace, and salutations to the hopeful elects. Kwam Yashra, Abba Babal.